Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm Alli. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove a high-pitched noise that's in one of the voice recordings I have, so let's get right into it. So I'm in Premiere Pro, and when I play back this audio, I'll play it back for you in a second, you'll hear a high-pitched noise throughout my speaking part. So listen to this. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna go up here and click on Window. I need to isolate this sound. To do that, we're gonna go into Adobe Audition. I love using Adobe Audition to manipulate my audio, make it sound better. Premiere has a lot of good options too, but when it comes to removing noises like this one, Adobe Audition's the way to go. Premiere Pro and Adobe Audition, because they're both Adobe, work very nicely together. I like to keep, and I think it's very important to keep an original of your audio. To do that, I will select the audio in audio track 1, hold down Option or Alt on my keyboard and drag this down to audio track 2 so that we have a duplicate of this clip. And the duplicate is the file that I send to Adobe Audition and I start working on and correcting. When you edit audio in Adobe Audition, it's destructive editing. So when you put effects on that audio and you change it up, those are permanent. And in that case, it's always nice to have the backup. So I will mute the track on A1 for now. And on the A2 track here, I'm going to right-click that audio, click on Edit Clip in Adobe Audition. And here we go. We're in Adobe Audition now, and we're going to be working in the spectral frequency display because this will allow us to see what's going on with our audio. As you can see, we have these parts of the audio that aren't very busy. This is the noise floor. These are the parts where I stopped speaking and the recorder was just collecting the background noise of the room. The busier looking parts of this audio, this is showing the voice. The lower frequencies and pitches in the voice are at the bottom of this display. The mids of the voice are of course in the middle area, and the higher pitch frequencies are at the top of this display. And one reason I love working in this specific window is because you can see where those random unwanted high pitch frequencies are. There are these consistent lines here that are running right through the upper half of this audio in the higher frequencies of the voice. And these high pitch frequencies are what we want to remove. I'm going to drag this window up and out of the way. On my keyboard, I'm going to hit the plus key a few times to zoom into this audio. And I want to change the tool I'm currently using to the marquee tool. So we'll go up here to the toolbar and click on the marquee selection tool. Great. This tool allows us to select specific areas of our audio that we want to isolate. I'm going to use the marquee tool to select this specific part of the audio just to determine for sure that this is the high-pitched noise that I want to remove. And I'm doing my best to select only that harsh line of audio. I don't want to grab much of my voice below or above it. So I'm going to grab the top edge of this marquee toolbox and drag it down just a little bit. Awesome. We've narrowed in on the specific noise. So now I'm going to hit the spacebar to play that through. Yeah, that's the noise we want to remove. And with this chunk of the noise already selected, we will go up to Effects, scroll down to Noise Reduction / Restoration, and we are going to click on Capture Noise Print. You can also push Shift P to do so. And like the name says, this has captured that specific noise, that specific sound. Let's hit the minus key on our keyboard to zoom out so we can see all of the audio. I'm going to click on the audio so I deselect that specific part. And now I'm going to press Command A or Control A if you're on a PC to select all of the audio. When we capture a noise print, we are extracting the selected noise. And now by selecting all of this audio, because we've selected the specific noise that we're trying to reduce and even remove, Adobe Audition will work to remove that specific sound from all of this audio file. Great. With that selected, let's go back up to Effects, down to Noise Reduction / Restoration, and now we will go into Noise Reduction Process. This may look a little bit intimidating, but don't worry too much about that because once you start to understand it in this tutorial, it will become a lot easier to put into effect with your own audio. Let's look at the noise reduction slider here. The further we push this slider to the right, the more noise reduction is taking place. As you can see currently, the noise reduction bar is set to 100%. Below that, reduced by is also at 100 dBs. We are not going to keep it this way. We're going to change it, but let's hear what this sounds like. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go up here and click on Window. This has reduced that high-pitched noise a lot, but because the noise reduction is set to 100%, it's also stripped the voice of a lot of the natural higher frequencies in it. And the goal here is to reduce that high-pitched frequency noise without removing those natural higher frequencies in the voice itself. The Reduce By slider is going to allow me to reduce that specific high-pitched noise that I captured within decibels. So I'm going to bring the noise reduction slider down to around 54%. We'll also drag the Reduced By slider to around 9.8 for now. I'm going to use this toggle to toggle on and off so you can hear the difference with and without the effect. I go up here and click on Window so I get the drop down menu, and I'm going to Great, that's awesome, and it's definitely helped remove a lot of that high-pitched noise, but it's also left some crunchy sounding sort of artifacts. So let's go to Advanced here and drop that down. And I like to increase smoothing here to help smooth out and reduce those artifact crunchy sounds. I found that the sweet spot for smoothing out voices is between 15 and 30. So for now, I'll put that around 18. Let's press the space bar so we can hear what that sounds like. That comes up on the right for me here. I'm going to click on Edit. Okay, that's sounding a lot better. Now, every piece of audio is going to be recorded differently with different voice tones, different background noises, and so on. So depending on the audio that you're working with and the noise that you're trying to reduce and remove, you'll want to adjust these settings and alter them to give yourself the best result. You can choose to hit the spacebar to play your audio, or you can hit this play button here. And I like to use this toggle button so you can see it's in effect because it's blue, because this plays back your audio on a loop and allows you to hear it a few times through if you need to make sure that you're happy with your effect. Great, so I'm going to click apply so that this effect is applied to this audio. So now I've removed the high-pitched sound from the audio like I wanted to. These changes can be saved by pushing Command S on a Mac or Control S on a PC. And by saving in Adobe Audition, this audio file will also be saved in Premiere Pro. So let's tap back over to Premiere Pro now. And there you go. You can see the extracted audio file that we've edited and saved in Adobe Audition right there on audio track 2. Let's solo the original audio and play that back. I'm going to go up here, and so let's get right into it. Okay, now let's solo this edited audio and play it back. I'm going to go up here and click on Window. Wow, what a difference. So there you go. Now, whether you're choosing to remove a high-pitched noise or another unwanted noise in your audio, by using noise reduction this way, in most cases, you'll be able to remove those unwanted noises in your audio so that you have clean audio to work with. If you found this video helpful, then give us a thumbs up, and we're putting new videos out weekly, how-tos, travel vlogs, all that good stuff. So subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this one.